We had nothing to do with it.
Hang on, Mr. President.
Yes.
Filipinos love America. Historically, it's the strongest ally in Asia. If you distance yourself from it, do you not worry that it will be an unpopular decision among your people?
In the first place, had they not been here in the Philippines, there would have been no Second World War for us. The Manila battle killed about, they say, 200,000. The enemies came because they were there also in the first place. Matter of fact, they stayed there for 50 years, and that is why the enemies came, because they know that they are here. Imagine the Philippines without an American. Would have the Japanese sent so many battalions and their imperial armies to occupy this island?
So you think it would be better off?
Well, if you go back in time, what would be the sense of sending you? Unless you occupy, you want to occupy the world.
Incidentally, the world is watching the United States at the moment with the election campaign that is going on there. Who would you rather work with in the White House, Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump?
You asked me after this because I said I'm the president of a sovereign state. We are not supposed to say something about politics there. Unlike the ambassador of America, when he was asked a question about in a speech of mine about a slur of women, about women, it was not. It was a narration of an event which actually happened. And that is why I said, you can check it out.
So you're saying...
I said those words in anger when I saw the women dead and raped.
So you would not reveal now who you'd rather collaborate with between Clinton and Trump?
I have my
preferences.
Preferences. Of course, it's obvious to you who she or who he. Be careful with the she and the he.
You're quite a controversial figure. In fact, possibly currently the most controversial figure globally right now. You've cursed Obama. You've told the EU and the United Nations basically to, you said, go to hell. Do you think though, and a lot of people are quite shocked over such statements, do you think though that you have effectively performed your duty as the country's top diplomat?
Yes, I'll tell you the secret why. Why? My behavior, because I was not given a chance to explain. And if I did explain, nobody was hearing me. And the lies that they started about this thing about extrajudicial killing kept on piling up. I was boxed in. I could read it every day. And you know, there are Filipinos who may or may not agree with them. And so they're calling, why don't you answer? And I kept on answering, but nobody was explaining. Even the local newspapers. What could be my defense? To call their attention. Except to say BS. Now when I said BS, everybody was interested now. So what is it? Insult can be a defense. Insult can be a defense. I mean to say mine. So it was only when I began to spew out cuss words, epithets, curses, that they, why is this guy? This guy is something new. He's uncivilized and coughed and everything. Fine. You can call me everything. Listen to what I'm saying now. So I got this chance with everybody. After this, there's another one, and there's another one.
Do you agree with your spokesperson that everything you say is subject to creative interpretation? Don't you mean what you say?
You know, you're from here. You know that the usual connotation of putang ina, it's a cuss word. It's a slang, actually. It's a slang. It's putang ina. It's the usual, our language, son of a bitch. The ladies would say it, salamagan, or son of a gun. It is never interpreted in a phrase in English called son of a whore. You can ask anybody, in the media and anywhere, we never connotate the son of a bitch with the son of a whore.
But don't you think
the word whore is quite terrible?
But don't you think the role of a president when you're addressing another president of another country, that there's a certain level of language, certain level of behavior that is expected?
Yes, I tried to answer Obama, but my answers never got to be published. I could not even hear my own words, my explanation. Even
well, you told him to go to hell.
Yes, because that is the time now that he would hear me, my explanation. Nobody was publishing it even here. And I said that was a very discourteous thing. I said, however significant I may appear to you,